once again. My name is Hannah, and I'm excited each time I get to share with you. I have an interesting expose today, and we want to talk about life as a stage. Behind me, you can see empty chairs. Obviously, I am in a location where people are not with me. These chairs will be occupied once there's a program in this hall. Life is a stage, and everybody one day will be the main character on the stage of life. That day begins when you are born and you are pushed out of that darkness, that womb which became your secure place for 9 months, where you were nourished, where you were protected, where you were kept. You had little to do except the movements, growing, until one day nature said, it's time. The stage is ready and everybody's expecting you. Your mother cooperated and so did you. You were pushed out and everybody screamed, welcome, it's a boy, it's a girl. That was the beginning of life for you on the side of eternity. You had spent 9 secure months away from public eye, except the cameras that were used in the scanning process to see how your little being was being formed. But the day you were pushed out, the lights on the side were turned on and you landed on the stage of life. And from that very first cry till the last breath you're going to take, you're going to be acting out a play. The interesting part of this drama or play that you're going to be acting out is the script of your life has been written by your Creator. He knows everything about you. He knows what you're going to do, who you're going to become. He knows where you're going to go and all the things you're going to do. But in addition to knowing it, He gives you something called a free will. This free will makes it possible for you to make certain choices and decisions that determine how this play will be acted. Many people have very little to do with the outcomes of their life initially, because you don't determine your parentage, you don't determine where you are born, you don't determine the nation you are born into. So they are very, very, very tough decisions that are taken for you that may not be what you would have taken yourself. These are uncontrollable causes. There's not much you can do about them, but they are controllable ones. And these ones are usually when you reach an age, usually of independence, of maturity, where you can now make decisions on your own. These decisions determine the outcomes of your life and determine the paths. Somebody will say, but my script has already been written. Yes, it has. Because God is all-knowing, He actually knows the decisions you're going to make. So as much as your script has been already written, your script is also being written. It sounds interesting and it sounds controversial, but that's how true it is. Because that decision you are about to make, God already knows. The fact that He knows doesn't mean you shouldn't do anything. He has given us the ability to make right, healthy choices. On the stage of life, your ability to choose right makes a big difference in who you become, in where you go, and who will watch you. As you grow, the stage becomes bigger, the audience will become bigger or smaller. The world will watch you irrespective of whether you know they are watching or not. Not everybody behind me is part of the audience. There are people not on the seats, but behind the screens, behind their phones, behind their PCs, watching me as I'm speaking. In this hall as I talk, there are a few people watching me as I record this video. But that's not my only audience. There are many others who are going to watch this video and going to think deeply. My message is simple. Life is a stage, and from the day you are born, you are acting out that which has been written concerning you and that which God has given you the free will and the free choice to make. Be very careful of the decisions you make on a daily basis. Be very careful of the choices you make. There is always an audience. They are witnesses. They are watching. They are watching. They are watching. And at the end of life, they will either stand and give you an ovation, a standing ovation, or they will be booing you for the poor choices you made. Every decision should make life better for yourself, for others, but most importantly, should be pleasing to God. Don't forget, life is a stage, there's an audience, and the same way the lights were put on when you were born, one day these lights will go off and the curtains will be drawn. When the curtains of your life are drawn, what will the play or the drama or the script of your life look like? Have you thought about it deeply? What are the choices you are making intentionally and unintentionally? The uncontrollable forces, there's not much you can do. If there are things you can do for the uncontrollable forces to be changed, do them. The ones you can't do, accept them and continue to make strides, continue to take steps that will move you closer and closer to becoming all that God intended for you to do. In addition, it's very important to talk to the Creator. He has the script, and let Him give you on a daily basis an idea of what He has in store for you. Let Him show you the master plan, and let Him teach you how to act that play of your life. When He becomes the director of your life, it becomes easy for your life to be lived in accordance with the script that has been written concerning you. But when you take Him out and you stand on the stage and you decide to act based on the way you feel, the way you think, the way you see others acting, you may be acting out a role that may not have been cut out for you. How are you acting out the script that has been written concerning you? People are watching, whether you know it or not. Your life is being rolled out. Life is a big stage. God bless you, young one. I hope that this video finds you well, and I hope it encourages you to want to think deeply, reflect deeply, and begin to make constructive decisions. My name is Hannah. Like the video, share the video, encourage others to continue subscribing and be blessed by our series. Thank you.